Big Chief is the moniker that reverberates louder than any in the gritty, screaming world of street racing. Originally from Oklahoma City, Justin Shearer has spent decades creating not only automobiles, but also a heritage that has grown to be a pillar of the street racing scene. At Street Outlaws Update, we're delving deeply into the man, the legend, and the muscle that supports it all. Origins of a racer. Before Justin's TV fame, powerful physique, and opulent lifestyle, he was only a little child with a desire. He fell in love with the clandestine world of street racing as soon as he moved to Oklahoma in his teens. With no car of his own and too young to drive, he would watch late-night races on his bike and take in the sights, sounds, and speed. He performed odd jobs like pumping gas and stacking cash until he could purchase his first car because he was determined to be more than simply a spectator. That vehicle? The Crow, a 1972 Pontiac Le Mans that would go on to become legendary. One of the most recognizable vehicles in the street racing world would eventually be created from what began as a modest project car, become a TV star. When Street Outlaws debuted in 2013, it brought a world that most people only heard about to the attention of the country. Big Chief, bold, determined, and energized, was at the heart of it all. He became a breakthrough sensation because to his personality, expertise, and unrivaled driving abilities, while the Crow gained popularity on its own. However, there are risks associated with street racing. Big Chief suffered severe injuries in a vicious incident in 2015 while racing with fellow driver Brian "Chucky" Davis. The Crow was totally wrecked. Most would have given up. Not the Chief. A story of resurrection for the ages. As usual, Justin refused to let the collision define who he was. With state-of-the-art performance enhancements, he completely rebuilt the Crow, making it quicker and more formidable than before. It was a turning point in both his personal journey and the series. Winning wasn't the only reason he returned to racing. It was about demonstrating that resiliency, perseverance, and a passion for the game can triumph over nearly any obstacle. Street cars in the Midwest and the speed industry. Big Chief co-founded Midwest Street Cars Automotive, a performance shop that creates powerful vehicles for racers that are pursuing their dreams outside of the strip. Additionally, he and his team test, refine, and perfect some of the most aggressive builds in the 405 there. It is a haven for innovation as well as a business. In addition, he also sells branded stuff and has a hugely popular YouTube channel where fans can get an uncensored glimpse into his daily racing, wrenching, and thoughts on the culture that shaped him. A power couple. Off the track, and on Big Chief's connection with fellow racer Jackie Brash is one of the most interesting facets of his life. Jackie has experience in the racing industry. Having competed in the NHRA Junior Dragster division, she contributes her own abilities, expertise, and enthusiasm. They work as a team rather than just as a couple. There is no denying the chemistry between the two, whether they are making vehicles together, competing side by side, or sharing intimate details of their lives with admirers on social media. Their mutual passion for motorsports only serves to deepen their relationship and accelerate their garage. The legend creating machines. Let's face it, Big Chief has an absolutely iconic collection of cars, from rough and tumble street fights to flawless race day performances. Each ride represents a different phase of his life. Among his personal fleet's notable items are the Crow is the original. After the 2015 collision, a 1972 Pontiac Le Mans that came to represent perseverance was restored and given new life. Built with the original engine, the Crow mod is a sleeker, lighter, and more sophisticated version of the Crow that combines horsepower from the past with contemporary technology. One of the fastest vehicles in his collection is the Chevy Corvette C06, which exudes American muscle by fusing speed and flair. Chevrolet Nova. Chief has redesigned this timeless classic, striking a balance between big league performance and vintage charm. The Challenger Hellcat from Dodge Big Chief's go-to vehicle for street fun and major head-turning. This beast has over 700 horsepower right out of the box. Every car is a milestone rather than merely a build, a representation of his past, present, and future, as well as the fire that continues to burn behind the hood. What is unique about Big Chief? Chief's hands-on approach is what makes him unique, not only his celebrity or his automobiles. He is not the type of person who simply comes up and takes off. Under the hood in the garage, he is testing, adjusting, and striving for the elusive perfect pass. Every bolt, weld, and adjustment is unique. As their reputation grows, some celebrities become more aloof, while Justin maintains his groundedness. He never forgets where he came from, or who helped get him there, whether he's interacting with fans at events, responding to inquiries online, or just being a real dude behind the wheel. What will happen to the king of the streets next? One thing is certain, Big Chief isn't going to slow down anytime soon, as evidenced by Street Outlaws' continued high ratings and speculations of additional projects, possibly even a spin-off or a squad expansion. Big Chief is still defining what it means to be a street racing enthusiast, whether it's creating the next generation of race vehicles, coaching young drivers, or just chasing the next green light.